siku nitapigia tu dem hivi. Niambia I wanna talk to you woman to woman. Yaani hata sijua tu ni chape nipate tu sunburn. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My beautiful name is Lorraine and I'm back again with another video or another episode of Love Cuckoos. What do I mean? Crazy things that you people do for love, but today with a little bit of twist. What am I talking about? So today I went on a Twitter thread, another one, that was talking about embarrassing things that people have done post breakup. What was the most embarrassing thing that you did, that they did after they were broken up with? So, why don't we get right into it? I went to the backyard where my sister keeps her 2 goats, sat in front of them crying and asking them if they've ever felt pain. The goats stopped bleating and paid attention. When I finished, they resumed chewing. Then I stood up, told them, thanks for listening. So let's picture this. I'm trying to picture this. You sat in front of 2 goats, or how many were they? Yes, 2 goats. Where exactly was this Jama seated? On the ground. Chini, there's definitely poop from these said goats. But uliona, I choose my ground and this is it. You sat down and you poured your heart out. Well, this one was really going through it because I don't think even the CIA could get this kind of information out of me. Probably you had these gods confused. Like, let's go to the next one. I visited him unannounced. It was raining heavily and he didn't allow me in. I was already sobbing and begging him. Then he left me in the rain and closed his door. Jamani, let's keep our dignity even when we lose anything else. Hata pale umetingizwa, umetikiswa na mapenzi. Nakula blows left, right, center. This person was your everything. Don't beg. Sasa this person woke up, aliamka tu akadecide leo by the end of the day utakuwa na homa. That's what this person signed up for. Because it was like, okay, they were probably thinking about their ex the whole day. They were like, you know what, I'm just going to show up. Tujipende. Most importantly, tujiheshimu. Tusibeg. Please don't beg. Don't beg anybody's child to not leave. If they want to leave, if you want to go, baby, go out the door. Let's go to the next one. When I threw a party and invited my ex just to see him and work things out, nigga came in with a whole new babe to my party. This one is a whole new level of being embarrassed. So you invited your ex to a party in hopes of getting back together. Lakini kikakuramba. You are introduced to your new co-wife. At this point, I don't think you're really co-wives because umeachwa. Mkiachwa, please, mwachike. Kama mali umebomoa, usijenge. You know, as much as ulieka foundation, kama imekataa, toa tu hiyo mawe, anza mjengo upya, okay? If you can't change the man, change the man. Alright? I wrote a lot of breakup poems and sent it to all of his social media DMs. Huyu aligeuka akakuwa Shakespeare. But this is good. This can be something positive if you look it in a kind of way, because at least it arose the artist in you. Pengine huko unajua you can be an artist, but see heartbreak, it brought out the Shakespeare in you. Mapenzi wewe. This other one says, I entered the toilet, got on my knees, cried until I couldn't breathe. When I walked out, my mom was like, "What's wrong?" I told her it's my period cramps. Or sometimes I'd be randomly crying when I'm cooking. She'd ask me and I'd tell her it's the onions. Huyu amegeuka akakuwa actress and a liar because okay, I get the point of being so hurt to a point you get to cry and throw up in a toilet. But unatoka, as much as it hurts, you get out, unapatana na mamako and you're like, this cramps. Kwa nini unasingizia cramps? Kama moyo umevunjika, sema ukweli. That is the first step of acceptance. Mom, nimeachwa and it hurts, man. Unakata vitunguu, you're cooking, unakumbuka, sasa ningekuwa namkatia kitunguu yake bwana. Nilimkatia vitunguu 1000 and I don't get to cut any more vitunguus for this guy. Unakuhit tena and you start crying. Kiulizwa ni nini buda? Kitunguu, man. Hey, mapenzi na watesa bana. This other one says, I told a friend of mine to chat her up and tell her that I collapsed because I haven't been eating and they have taken me to the hospital. I knew that was the only way she could talk to me because she doesn't like seeing me sick. Hadi unafake ugonjwa. Jamani, tukiachwa tuachike because what's this? What are these that you guys are doing? I'm not proud. Lakini mapenzi can really confuse you. Because I remember there was this time I was also going through a breakup. Hey, this one is not even embarrassing. This one is pathetic. This is the point. This hata sijui tutaitaje. So I called somebody's child. Sasa niko kwa ile moment of, hey man, it hurts. I miss this person. What do I do? And I'm like, I have this new number, yeah? So if I call them, they wouldn't really know who it was. Because I think if they knew it was, they wouldn't pick up. Of course they don't. They never do. So I called them. So I was like, I didn't even say hello. I just wanted to hear their voice. And I said it's embarrassing. Yes, it is. And I didn't even say hello. I just wanted to hear their voice. So I just stayed on the line. They were like, hello, hello, hello. Who is this? And your girl didn't say a word. And then when I was satisfied, I was like, okay. As much as I didn't get to talk to them, I had their voice. So I was like, it's a win-win situation. I know. So I understand but we're trying to do better. So let's do better, all right? This one says, he cheated on me in my own bed for 4 of the 5 years we were together. He then proceeded to tell me every I love you was a lie and he always wished I was her. I scrubbed my toilet with his toothbrush. And I sprayed my perfume all over inside of that car. Cheat on me? You'll remember my perfume for a long, long time. Okay, this one deserved it. You all can agree with me, yeah? How do you waste somebody's years like that? Somebody's time. Do you know how precious time is? Miaka 5. That's a whole term for a serving president of a whole country. Miaka ya mtu tu hivyo unapoteza. I would do the same if I were her. Hata this one wasn't, lakini man. You scrubbed his toothbrush. Probably that guy got a couple of gum problems or bacteria. But this one was good. He deserved it. I sent nude pics to her new boyfriend and everyone on his friend list. Huh? What? I sent nude pics to her new boyfriend and everyone on his list. Okay. Now what we're not going to do is bring shame upon ourselves. Sister, what? Why? What was the reason? What was the reason? Kwa sababu this one, And I hope there was no face, because no face, no case. As long as you kept your face out of it, but still, this was a bit. But we are talking about crazy stuff, so I guess I'll add this to the list. I fucked. I slept with one of his family members when I found out he cheated on me. He was hot too, so I didn't even feel bad about it. Well, I mean, he cheated first, so it's only. But the same family. What in the name of. You can't call this incest because you're not from the same family, really. It's just the family of your love, ex love of your life. It's fair. It's fair. I'll give you that. It's fair. I had really long hair and cut it into a bob. The hairstylist messed up the bob and cut it shorter. I'm still trying to grow my hair back out to length. 5 years later, since, and not even close. So this guy broke your heart, and you're like, you know what? That's not enough. Let's wrap it up. And I don't know what's with people na kunyoa nywele after you go through a heartbreak. I've seen a lot of people do that. Like, what? Kwani the pain is in the hair, because I'm not cutting this and start from scratch again after 3 years. Ni nini ina relate these two things? Because this one went and got a whole new haircut, which went horribly. So this guy messed up with your brains, he messed up with your heart, but ukaona haitoshi, and you went ahead and you let them, him or her, mess with your hair too, with your look. Nah, that's not something I'm doing. You're not messing with how I look, that's for sure. I partied away 10K and almost lost my job. Ah, good times. These are not good times, babes. These are not good times. We have talked about money, and this is not one way of spending it. How? 10K? Si hata ungeinvest hiyo pesa, ama you change your look. They change their hair, they change their dressing style, and they become this you see me but you can't touch me bitch type of person. I let him live with me for 3 months after, rent free, helping very little, and letting him cry on my couch every so often about this girl at work that he thought really, really, really liked him. And decided she didn't want to do anything to do with him after that. I have been driving myself insane with my broken heart from him and his broken heart from her. And she still would rather spend time talking to me and going out to lunch with me. So, okay, let me get this straight. Your ex broke up with you, and then you continued staying with them even after they have started this whole new relationship with another girl, which hatuwezi necessarily ita a relationship because it's like the guy was dating himself at this point. You haven't even healed from the heartbreak this person gave you, this man gave you. Now you have to also, on top of it, you're unamlea because anaishi kwako. You're paying the rent, you're paying for food, you're probably cooking for him. This is clown stuff. And another round of applause for the second clown in this class. I think in every class we'll have one, and this is the one for today. So you alikaa kwako, akakula chakula yako all through the heartbreak, because I'm thinking hauja heal, and then he gets this other heartbreak from another girl, na bado huyu jamaa ako na audacity ya kupour his heart out to you about his other breakup while he did the same to you. I'm not proud. I am not proud, but we will move on. We will move on. I'd go places that I knew she sometimes went, and off chance that I would run into her and we would talk. In my head, we would talk for a little bit and then we'd go somewhere like a coffee shop and she'd remember why she loved me. We'd get back together. In reality, I was a weird, creepy stalker ex-boyfriend. Si ndo hawa? Watu wa restraining order ndio hawa. Ukiachwa achika. Enda beach, kula upepo wa bahari, accept things as they are. If this girl would have gone ahead and then report this whole stalking issue, ungeenda ndani. Your good conduct isharibika buda. Kupata job inakuwa ngori. Tutafute therapist. And if we can't afford one, talk to somebody, a friend. I took my girlfriend over here to my friend's house and she ended up staying with some guy she met there. I ended up finding his number from a friend and called him while crying and sobbing, telling him how much he hurt me. This all happened when she was still there with him. I was definitely on speakerphone and he pretty much just kept saying stuff like, "Calm down, buddy, and I think you better go." It was atrocious. Don't cry to the stranger your girlfriend left you for, especially when she's in the room. I'm sorry, you called your mpoa's new mpoa. Please don't beg. I don't. The girl was in the room. Okay, this is really embarrassing. This, hata ukikumbuka, no, hii information now siwezi peana. This is as embarrassing as it gets. You got cheated on. Don't attack the person they cheated with. Go ask this person of yours. Because I don't think this guy got cheated on. Ukaamua, hey, let me just call this fellow man. Let's have this man-to-man talk. Don't catch me with that. Don't catch me with that bullshit. Man! Na ile siku nitapigia tu dem hivi. Nimwambia, I wanna talk to you, woman to woman. Yani hata sijua tu nichape nipate tu sunburn. I told everyone he cheated on me with his brother. Hey! Nataka tusikilize hii very carefully, okay? Aya. I told everyone he cheated on me with his brother because they had a weird relationship. It was a huge problem when we dated. I also told everyone that he wouldn't move in with me because he didn't want to get a job, when actually he just wanted to work on his car. This is the best revenge. However petty, because ulifanya huyu jamaa watu waanze kushuku there's some kind of incest going on. You gave him a whole new character. Because I'm trying to think his friends and family, they were like, hey, na by the way, wanakuanga, unaonanga hizo hugs? Unaonanga hizo hugs wewe? Unaonanga hizo hugs?